Schramm here, founder of Detroit Yoga. Just commenting on something that a student mentioned to me after class today from a discussion that she had with someone else that practices at a different school and at this particular school and a lot, I think it's a theme. And it's not just to yoga, but it's a representation of what's going on in our culture. But here's the theme is, in class, in practice, there's no discipline really. There's no teacher taking the reins. You know, there's a lot of part-time teachers, and there's a lot of non-committed students. They don't really have to commit or sign up or commit for a certain amount of time. They have all these choices. You can drop in, you can do 10 classes, 20, quit whenever you want, come back whenever you feel like it. Wishy-washiness, that's a technical term. Wishy-washy, not committal. And so also in class then you have do what you feel like. Not like, here's the posture, do it to the best of your ability. This posture. But do what you feel like. So if you don't feel like doing this posture, do another one. Or do your variation of, or this, that, and the other. You know, if you take a look at yoga postures throughout different styles, there's little tweaks on almost every posture, different variances. So you have students that are doing whatever they feel like. If they get sick of doing it this way, they'll switch to that way. So they might be in the posture for half a minute, but they do it 3 different ways for that half a minute. So it's this non-committal, not seeing things through to the end, avoiding things that you don't like, doing more of what you do like. Right? And this is what yoga philosophy discusses and tries to, the practice tries to eradicate, is all this pull between like and dislike, attachment and aversion, dynamic. So it's actually being enhanced in many yoga schools. And it's this theme that runs throughout our culture, this growing sense of self-entitlement, self-centeredness, self-absorption, narcissism. I do what I want, when I want, for however long I feel like it, if I feel like it. And that's in yoga schools. And so what came up was this talk and how it doesn't happen here in my yoga school. And it's not that it's me. I mean, I enforce it, but it's not about me. So if somebody comes into my class and says, oh, he's so strict, he wants you to do it his way or the highway, and making it about my ego, it's not. It's not. It's just a way of practice that I think is going to dismantle and shrink down, or maybe eliminate or bring down to size anyway, your ego, the student's ego. That's the design of the system. So, I don't know, I haven't counted, but let's say we've got 150 postures here on average that we practice. And there's modifications for how to do them all, depending on your level of strength and flexibility, but it's that way. So if I say, come into revolved side angle pose and left elbow outside, right knee palms together in front of your chest, twist as far as you can breathe, it's not revolved extended side angle pose, it's not bound side angle pose. If I didn't give the option, I do sometimes, but if I didn't say it, that's not what you're working on, period. So it's being humble, it's practicing what is asked of you, not to serve me, but to change your mindset so that here's what you have to work with. Make it awesome. The grass isn't always greener over there. Be here. Do this. That's the work. That's what's going on here. And that's what yoga is all about. It's the quieting of your mind, not being pulled in all directions by your senses and your cravings. Working with what you have, accepting what you have, being happy with what you have. Nothing good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Eliminating your labeling. That's the work. That's what we're trying to design here. Call it strict. It's discipline. Well, then the disciplined are free. disciplined shall inherit the earth. See things through, working on eliminating your mental baggage, labeling good or bad, and running from one to the other or away from one to the other. Do the work. The disciplined are free. The disciplined are free. If you're not disciplined in all of your activities and your habits and your way of doing things, if you're just blown all over the place by every little breeze of thought, you're suffering. Take a close look. Are you happy? If you lead this way of living of wishy-washiness and not committing and doing whatever you feel like for however long you feel like till it gets hard or till somebody gets in your face and you quit, at the end of the day, how do you feel? At the end of the week, at the end of the month, at the end of the year, how do you feel? At the end of your life, how do you think you're going to feel? Follow through.